Dana, with regard to Conor, can you sort of kind of take us back to like the beginning when this kid, could you have ever imagined that Conor would be in this point with this fight?
No. I mean, listen, you guys have heard the story a million times where I say, I flew him to Vegas, we went to dinner, I called Lorenzo when I got in the car and said, I don't know if this kid can fight, but if he can even throw a punch, he's going to be a huge star. And what this guy has turned into and what he's become is incredible. I call him the unicorn. He's unlike anybody I've ever dealt with.
Was there something about Conor early on, though? What made you think if he could throw a punch, he would be a big star?
Just his personality. I mean, you love the guy. It's impossible to sit there and be in his presence and not love the guy. He's got a great personality. He's hilarious. His belief in himself is incredibly powerful. And, everything he's ever said he would do, he has done.
We know that you were vehemently against this fight early on. You obviously came around.
Well, it wasn't that I was so against it. It's just, I was like, there's no way. I mean, they couldn't get Manny Pacquiao Mayweather done for years. We're going to go in there and do McGregor versus Mayweather. But then when I sat down with these guys, let me just put it this way. I deal with a lot of people in my business that aren't very bright, but think they are. Floyd's actually got some really smart guys around him. So when you're actually dealing with smart people, it's a lot easier to get a deal done.
Could you sort of shed some light, though, early on a part of the conversation you may have had with Conor, where you said, okay, you know what, this kid deserves this. Like, let's try to make this happen.
No, he just told me that he wanted this fight. He wanted this fight. They flew out to Vegas, and this was even after the sale. We met at Lorenzo's office. We sat down in Lorenzo's office, and we walked through what the possible issues might be for Conor. And then once I had that, we went out and I cut a deal with Heyman and Mayweather.
Were you worried about Conor in the beginning, though, taking this fight, like fighting Floyd?
I didn't want him to take the Diaz fight at 170 again either, but look how that turned out. He was right. So I stopped doubting this guy. I don't doubt him anymore.
Thank you, guys. I have to grab him right now. Bring him back, guys.
The odds makers have Conor at 40-1 to knock out Floyd in the first round. The odds of Canelo doing it is even worse, and he's a professional boxer. Do you find that kind of crazy?
Yeah, if you look at the odds on all the Conor stuff versus all the good boxers that fought him, it's pretty crazy.
Who do you have your money on?
Money? I can't bet on it. But obviously all my money's on Conor, so.
We'll be back, guys.
Thanks, Dana.
Thank you.
We'll be back.